Hey guys, what's up? It's Sadie and today I look a bit gothic-esque, and that's because I'll be talking about my favorite author, Stephen King, and his book Gwendy's Bottom Box, which was written in collaboration with Richard Chismar. So the way this book actually came about was that Stephen King had this story. He didn't know how to finish it, so he sent it to Chismar, and then they started writing back and forth for over a month, and then this story was the end result. So it's actually quite short. It's about 164 pages, but yeah, the letters are quite big. So yeah, it's a very nice and very light read. So actually the reason why I read this book is because it takes place in Castle Rock. And for the people who don't know what Castle Rock is, it's a fictional town in Maine created by Stephen King, and a lot of his stories take place in that town. Anyways, moving on to the appearances, and I know people say like, oh, you shouldn't like judge a book on its cover, but I'm gonna judge because this looks so good, man. I just love this cover art. Is definitely in my top 5, I'd say. I just like the way they used the yellow and dirtied it with the black, and then like the blue and the green is so fresh. I know it sounds really cheesy to say this, but yeah, it's just so pretty, and the back as well. So yeah, I just love it. It looks really nice, and yeah, they just did a good job on this. I don't know who actually made this. If I find out, I'll just put a link to the artist's website or Instagram or whatever in the description box. Now let's talk about the story. So the story is about Gwendy. She's 12 years old, and she's going to high school, or I don't know how Americans call it. She's going to secondary school, and she wants to lose weight. So there's this huge staircase where she lives, and she just starts running up that staircase every single day, and she keeps getting better and better and better until one day she meets a man in black at the top of the stairs, and I think it's like a cliff as well. Anyways, he talks to her. She's a bit weary, but they end up talking, and he gives her this box. So this box has 8 buttons and 2 levers. 6 of these buttons stand for the continents on our planet, and the man tells her that whatever she does, she must not press these buttons. Anyways, the 2 other buttons, a black one which stands for complete annihilation, and a red one which stands for whatever she wants. I know it's kind of weird giving so much power to a 12-year-old, but anyways, he gives her the box, and she finds out also that the 2 levers, one periodically gives a rare coin, and the other gives chocolates on a daily basis. So she ends up eating these chocolates every single day, and she notices that she becomes like Domino from Deadpool. Like she has so much good luck, like everything just comes easy to her. She becomes an it girl, she's beautiful, she gets the guy she wants, etc, etc, etc. Anyways, moving on, things get crazy, and I don't want to spoil anything because the book is just like 160 pages, so I'll say nothing except for the fact that she presses one button. So now let's talk about what I really thought about the book. I really did like it. I finished it in one afternoon, and what I really thought was very interesting about it was that the book managed to connect its own events with things that happened in the real world. And I won't say too much about this other than Guyana. Another thing that I noticed was that the man who gave Gwendy the bottom box kind of resembled another character in Stephen King's universe, Randolph Flagg. And when you think about it, he calls himself Richard Ferris. So the initials are RF, so coincidence? I think not. Furthermore, it was just a very short story, but it was very balanced or well-rounded. At the end, I felt very fulfilled, and I didn't feel like there were so many loose ends, you know, at some books that you're just like, why aren't you telling me what happened to, I don't know, the cat that was abandoned in the desert, you know? So that was very nice for me. And yeah, I actually didn't expect anything less from Stephen King other than just a really good, horrible story. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.